The topic of my study is the perception of multiculturalism, social responsible leadership, and the psychological well-being of students with developmental disability participating in higher education program. As you know, everyone wants to live a happy life by performing their social role in a community and living in harmony with others. The society in which all people, including people with intellectual disability, live is a society where people with diverse thought and ability live together, require understanding of people with different thought and different culture, and people with diverse social expectation and rules. If people with intellectual disability expand their understanding of multiculturalism, their prejudice against others will decrease, and they will be able to have a more open mind. Understanding others also allow us to respect their value and individuality, which can promote mutual respect and tolerance, and enable social connection and harmonious coexistence. For people with disability, it is also important to fulfill social roles and responsibilities. A person who always asks for only what is necessary without fulfilling his or her responsibility will have a hard time integrating into society. For people with disability, leadership can be understood as leadership in a somewhat passive sense rather than leading others. It can also be said that leadership is when people with disability faithfully perform the roles required for society to pursue public interest and achieve social development. Through this process, it is important for people with disability to maintain psychological health and safety while living their life in society. This psychological well-being plays an important role in helping individuals carry out their daily activity and function, and help them maintain a positive self-image without feeling low or negative about themselves due to their disability. It can also have a positive impact on human relationship and social participation in society, allowing people to form relationship with others people, work smoothly, and participate more actively in society. Currently, people with intellectual disability learn about multiculturalism in society, awareness of the various social role and responsibility given to them, and ways to maintain psychological well-being through education at home, school, and in the community, and through participation in various activities. This study targets people with developmental disability who are currently participating in higher education program and university. Among the students participating in higher education program for people with developmental disability, a survey was conducted targeting students who agreed with the purpose of the study and wanted to participate in the study. I used this survey. First survey is diversity scale short form. Diversity scale are tools or instruments designed to measure the extent of diversity or exclusivity within a group, organization, or community. They are often used in research or organizational setting to assess and monitor diversity-related factors. Through this questionnaire, it is possible to know the level of awareness in the following three areas, such as diversity of contact, realistic appreciation, and comfort with the difference. Second, I use socially responsible leadership scale assessment. The socially responsible leadership scale is an instrument designed to assess college students' leadership participation. Assessing student environment and leadership allow practitioners to gain an in-depth knowledge of student achievement in the area of leadership development. Third, I use LOP scale of psychological well-being. The LOP scale of psychological well-being is a psychological assessment tool developed by Carol Loff. It is designed to measure psychological well-being in 6 dimensions such as autonomy, environmental mastery, personal growth, positive relation with others, purpose in life, self-acceptance. Autonomy is a sense of independence and self-determination. Environmental mastery is the capacity to effectively manage one's life and surrounding world. Personal growth refers to the perception of continuous development and the realization of potentials. Positive relation with others refers having quality relationship with others. Purpose in life refers to having goals, a sense of direction, and the belief that there is a meaning to present and past life. The purpose of this study and survey contents were explained in advance to the student to participate in higher education program for people with developmental disability selected for the study, and the survey was conducted by distributing the questionnaire through mail, email, and direct visit. The results of this study are as follows. First, in this part, the researcher suggested the degree to which students with developmental disability are interested in learning other countries' culture and cultural activity, whether they value the impact of diversity on their own growth and self-understanding, and how comfortable they are with individuals with diversity. Among the questions answered by a student, the question for which about 50% or more of the response were strongly agree or agree, where I think I will be able to understand that other person where once I know what they are similar to and what I'm different from. I want to go to a party where I can listen to songs from the other country. I often listen to music from the other countries. This is table describing perception of multiculturalism. The level of awareness of diversity was divided into 3 areas, such as diversity of contact, realistic appreciation, comfort with differences, and examined. The level of recognition in the comfort with difference domain was found to be higher than in other domains, such as diversity of contact and realistic appreciation. In this table, the highest of value is compared with the difference, but there is not significant difference statistically. Second, the perception of socially responsible leadership among students participate in higher education program for students with intellectual disability. The socially responsible leadership scale is a tool used to assess socially responsible leadership in a community service or group setting. The model was developed by a researcher at the University of Maryland. It is based on the social change model of leadership development. The SRLS focuses on a value that contributes to socially responsible leadership: consciousness of self, congruence, collaboration, common purpose, citizenship. Citizenship is a process whereby the individual and the collaborative people group become responsible, connected to the community and the society through the leadership development activity. And change means feel somewhat effective at creating change. The rating of congruence was 3.93, which indicates that respondents felt that generally act in ways consistent with their belief and value. The rating of commitment was 3.93, which means the participant displayed a high level of energy toward serving their group and its goal, suggesting a strong dedication to their responsibility. This is the table to show the difference in perception by socially responsible leadership scale sub-area. Third result about the perception of psychological well-being among students participating in higher education program for students with intellectual disability. In this part, the researchers suggested the degree of multiple facet of psychological well-being of students participating in higher education program for people with developmental disability. These skills are often used in psychological research and can help research understand where people might need to focus their effort to improve their overall sense of the well-being. The result of this are shown in table 3-4. This is the table to show the perception of psychological well-being among students participating in higher education program. There are 6 categories or factors such as a positive relation with others, autonomy, environmental mastery, personal growth, purpose in life, self-acceptance. For each factors, personal growth refers to the concept of self-improvement and development, gaining new skills, abilities, or perspective and striving toward realizing one's potential. This is the table to show differences in perception by psychological well-being scale sub-area. This study discussed here aimed to assess the attitude of students with developmental disability toward understanding, valuing, and engaging with the cultural diversity. Based on the result, it appears that the majority of students have a positive attitude toward cultural diversity. More than 50% strongly disagree or disagree with the statement, indicate discomfort with interacting with people of different race and those suggesting preference for interacting only with people of their own race. In summary, these findings suggest that students with developmental disability in this study demonstrate operation for cultural diversity and seem to be comfortable with intercultural interactions. The socially responsible leadership scale provides a valuable framework for assessing and understanding the various aspects of socially responsible leadership within a community service or group setting. The 8 values emphasized by the SRLS captures essential elements of effective leadership that can contribute to positive social change and community development. Common purpose emphasize the significance of shared aims and values among group members. When individuals work toward a common vision, their efforts become more aligned and cohesive, contributing to a more efficient and focused group dynamic. The average rating indicated that participants generally perceive shared aims and values in their group interactions. People with developmental disability who participate in this study had a rather low score on controversy with disability and change. Controversy with disability is an essential value that highlights the ability to handle disagreement respectfully and productively. This study aimed to gain insight into the psychological well-being of students with developmental disability participating in a higher education program. Psychological well-being encompasses various dimensions including social, emotional, and cognitive aspects. By using different scales and questionnaires, the researcher was able to explore different facets of well-being, shedding light on areas that may need attention and improvement. It is essential to consider that students with developmental disability may face unique challenges in various aspects of their life. The findings suggest that addressing certain areas such as exploring new activity, providing support in adapting to changing, and fostering positive self-perception and relationship building skills could be beneficial in promoting their overall well-being. People with developmental disability who participated in this study had a rather high score on environmental mastery, personal growth, personal life, and showed statistically significant difference in these variables. Environmental mastery refers to the ability to change, to manage, and control one's environment, shaping it to meet individual needs and desires. People with developmental disability who participate in this study had a rather low score on positive relationship with others and autonomy. Overall, the study highlighted the importance of different facets of psychological well-being and underscored the need for targeted intervention or support to address areas where participants may have lower well-being, such as positive relationship with others. Understanding these factors can guide effort to enhance well-being and promote a holistic approach to supporting individuals' mental health and life satisfaction.